Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, you guys are going out. You guys are hanging out. How a woman puts everything together after sex happens, she thinks that okay, how do I get this guy to be my boyfriend? Or how do I get this guy to give me non-sexual attention? Right. So
Right,
what
right.
women will do, and so many women have done this. It's crazy. It's funny, but this is how women are made up. A lot of women, they don't have any charisma, any confidence. So the first thing they go to is, oh, are you want me for sex? Or I think you just want me for sex. They'll pull that card to make you feel guilty for wanting to have sex, for being a man. But the thing about it is, she's not really into you like that. But a lot of times, women want boyfriends, and they want that
Yeah,
title, or they want more benefits from you. So they say, "Oh, I think you just want me to have sex." Duh. See, here's the thing, guys. Never get ashamed or feel bad. And I made a video about it because women will do this goofy stuff. Are you want me for sex? Or
uh-huh.
women who are into you, I'm telling you, they're gonna be all on you. And the women who try to make you feel bad or make you like rethink your masculinity or your desire or your urge to have sex, two things are happening. One, like I said, she wants you more of a boyfriend. She wants more benefits before she,
Uh-huh.
gives you the sex. And two, she's having sex with somebody else, and she's
Yeah.
seeing somebody else. So, or she has interest in somebody else, and that guy most likely is giving her probably a little more than you're giving her as far as financially or attention or whatever the case may be, more
Yeah.
incentive. So she's gonna pull that on you to see what you'll do. Now these type of women, when they pull that stuff, uh, what you do is you just say, yeah, of course. If I'm attracted to a woman, I'm gonna want to have
Yeah.
sex. So what did
Yeah.
you?
And
Go ahead.
I was like, listen, don't act like you don't want to have sex either. Right? She started laughing, you know. So I don't think that she wasn't into me, right? Because if she wasn't, I don't think she would have came over, you know, done all that stuff.
Correct. Yeah. So a lot of women, brother, what it is they want more. They want like a
Yeah.
boyfriend. So this is how women get boyfriends. Because again, like I said, they have no charisma, no confidence, no real personality. They're
Nah.
not fun. They're boring. So how they get what they want out of men is they say, "Oh, you want me for a sex? I feel like you want me," because they're trying to lock you down or get more from you. That's what it's really comes down to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when she said that, what did you say? You said, yeah, go ahead.
When she said what?
When she said, "Oh, all you want me for is sex," or whatever, what'd you say?
Oh yeah, okay. So I said, you know, it's not. I kind of said it's not exactly. It's not the only thing. You know, I was like, you know, oh, we can watch Terminator first, and I'm not gonna. I'm not really. Because I really wanted to watch Terminator, so I was like, you know, I'm not even gonna look at you doing Terminator, right? She laughed, and then I was like, so don't act like. I was like, but don't act like you don't want to do it either, right? And that's when she started laughing, and
What did she say?
then she said, she was like, listen, don't make me laugh because she was mad at me about something, but I just kind of played it off, but I don't really care. But I was like, you know, and like you don't want to do it either, right? And that was it. I had to go after that, you know. So I got
Here,
out the car
his
and
thing,
left.
his thing, brother. And I want
Yeah,
all you guys to remember this phrase. You 18. I'm glad you calling in. Remember this
yeah,
phrase, guys. Whoever controls sex controls the relationship.
yeah. And I wanted to make that clear without, you know, sounding gamey, you know, but I couldn't. I couldn't say, listen, you're,
That's the worst situation. His thing, the vast majority, because what she's trying to do is she's trying
yeah,
to feminize you. She's trying to beta you, and she's
yeah,
trying to get you into this more boyfriend submissive role where she's in control. Hey guys, if you would like to continue watching that live stream in its entirety, great calls, great information, a lot of laughs, make sure you click the link below in the description box. While you're at it, go subscribe to my Darius M podcast channel. The number one weapon women will use against you, the number one tool they have in their arsenal, and every woman has it, depending on the situation and the guy that they're talking to or dealing with, is the weapon of guilt. Never allow a woman to play on your masculinity, to try to dumb down and nullify your sexual urge, your masculine primal instinct, which is to spread your seed, which is to hang out, hook up, and have sex and be free. See, women have a hard time being alone, right? They want security. They need it. It's in their DNA. They want a guy who will always be there for them. But most women don't have the charisma, don't have the personality, they have no hobbies, they don't have any sort of talent to keep a man happy, to keep a man coming back around. So they'll use this weapon of guilt to keep you around her. So she'll say something to the effect, and this has happened to me many of times with women. You're hanging out with a girl probably, or you're talking to a girl and she likes you, but what's going to happen is she's scared that she doesn't have much to offer to keep you around. So she'll say something like, is that all you want me for is sex? Or did you just bring me over here just to hook up with me? Or they'll say, so you just want to just hook up and hang out? Do you just want to have sex with me? Is that all you see me as, just one of those girls? And you're like, what do you mean? I thought we were just having fun and hanging out. And you'll try to backpedal by default. You're like, wait, I do like you. I do, it's cool to hang out with you. And you're like, oh no, I just don't just want you for sex. I like you for you. And see, that's how they guilt you. So then you'll say, okay, we can take things slow. And she's licking her chops and saying, yeah, I got you. Because she's manipulating you into a beta. She's manipulating you into wanting to be with her long term, even though you as a man are not ready for that. See, us men, when we commit to women, we get the sex first, typically. Women are afraid that if you get the sex first, that you're never going to call them back, or you're going to see them for who they are, which most women are boring and dull. And they're crazy for that matter. Not all, but most, right? So if you start to feel a woman making you feel bad for wanting to have sex with her, or she says, how about we just relax a little bit? We should take it easy. That's because she sees you as more as a long-term guy, number one. And number two, she most likely isn't that interested in you physically, right? So when a woman says, is it all you want to do is just hook up? You say, hey, yes, I do. I want to have a good time. I like you. I like hanging out with you and everything of that nature. And if she declines, okay, move on, because you want a woman who's going to lust for you, who wants to have sex with you, who's going to be all on you, who desires you physically. Not a woman who's thinking about, how can I keep this guy around? What guilt trip can I use to make him feel bad for wanting to have sex, right? Because this thing, if a woman is into you, she's going to make it happen. She's not going to pull any guilt trip or manipulative game, right? So also a woman, what she'll do is she'll say, the guilt trip, who's going to wipe your butt when you get older? And you're like, or she'll say, so who's going to take care of you when you get old and gray? And you're like, all because they are afraid of being alone. So they want to manipulate you to make it feel as though that, man, you're going to die alone. You're going to die with nobody taking care of you, right? And it's all to make her get her security, to make you stick by her, right? And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being anything long-term and having a girlfriend for that matter. But the fact of the matter is, you want to do it on your terms. You don't want her to say, well, just playing you and guilt tripping you. And you're like, okay, well, I do like you. Okay, we don't have to have sex yet then, because you don't want to disappoint her, right? Never try to dumb down what you want from a woman. You be open, you be honest, you be straightforward and tell her, hey, yes, I enjoy hanging out with you, but I do want something physical. I want something sexual. And if you can't give me that, okay, if you don't want to do that, then I'll go move on to a woman who actually does. Because you don't want to be on a woman's playing field where she's dictating and pushing the buttons and controlling the relationship. Whoever controls the relationship, remember, that's who controls the sex. So if it feels as though that you have to do different things to have sex with her, or you have to, wait around and you're kind of afraid to let her know, hey, I want to do this with you in the bedroom. If it feels as though I can't talk openly with her about things that I like sexually because she's going to say, well, I'm too freaky, or that's all you want. If you feel bad for wanting a woman physically, what needs to happen is you need to walk away, because eventually you're going to be in a friend zone. She's going to reject you, and she's most likely going to string you along and try to turn you into her little boyfriend. Most women, believe it or not, just want a title. They don't care about your needs. They don't care about satisfying you. They don't care about your urges as a man, your desires. So this guilt trip, this weapon they'll use is to make you feel bad.